Friendship Church family, I hope you're doing well on this Wednesday afternoon. I am at the moment doing something that I do a lot of with kids, and those of you with kids, or when your kids were small, you probably remember this. That's waiting on them. Waiting on them at school, waiting on them to get ready for school, waiting on them at dance, waiting on them at ball practice, just waiting on them to do anything sometimes. And I've been praying through and thinking through just some different things for some of what's going on in our world and our congregation. Excited about our Sunday school classes starting back Sunday, and I know you are as well. But I also was thinking about and praying for folks in our congregation and this our whole church, because we have lost two ladies this week who have been foundational saints, foundational believers in the life of friendship. And yet I'm reminded of their love for Jesus, their love for their church family, their love for their families, and how that commitment and that legacy impacts us even today. The psalmist tells us that precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Consider this for a second. God sees the end of a man or a woman who has followed him, the end of their life, as something that is good, that is noble, that is honoring to the Lord. We, of course, we are sad. We mourn. We grieved when we lose ones who we love and care about. Whether that's our family member or a friend, church member, someone that we've been in Sunday school with for years, someone that we sang together in the choir with. When we lose people, we're sad, we grieve, rightly so. And yet the Bible tells us time and time again that God comforts the brokenhearted, that he comforts us when we grieve. He comforts us when we mourn the loss of someone we care about. Losing someone that we love and care about is never easy. And yet God provides his grace, his mercy, his peace, and his hope that we'll see them again one day. I don't know about you, but the hope of the resurrection is such a comfort to me when I think about the people in my life that I've lost. My grandparents, friends, former students, my father-in-law, my own father. I take great comfort in the fact that one day I will be reunited with them in the presence of the Lord. And I get to gather around the throne and worship Jesus together with them again. I don't know where you are at the moment. I don't know if you are dealing with grief, as so many in our church are this week. But my prayer and my hope for you is that the Lord would comfort you. He would remind you of his faithfulness, and that he would remind you that even when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he is with us. We have nothing to fear. I hope that you have a great rest of your week, and I pray that the Lord will continue to mold and shape us into the image of his Son, Jesus. Be well.